That's true. Take a look at Forbes magazine and those 500 Fortune magazines. They're always like this. Seems like you're stealing their money. Look at the people who doesn't have money. Like me and like you. We are saddened by different storms in the Philippines, in Thailand, and earthquakes here and there. But you know what? When Channel 23, the weather network, pan on the Philippines, you know, if there are storms and the water is up to here, do you know what the kids do? They swim on it. They are so happy. They're, oh, it's really cool. They have nothing to worry about because for a fact, listen to me, those who are poor, according to survey, don't raise your hand, are more closer to the Lord. But listen also to this. God is the source of all richness, of all that we own. Joshua chapter 1 verse 8, the Bible said, do not let the book of the law, the Bible, depart from your mouth. Meditate on it day and night, so that you will be successful and prosperous. So I like that word. Two words I always love from the Lord. It does not mean that, PJ, do I need to be poor so that I can be pious? Do I need to be poor so that I can be close to God? Not at all. Because there are rich people who are philanthropists, and God is using them of the riches that God has given them. You choose what God has given you, but you don't contain it. You share it. That's beautiful. What is the theory here about materialism? Go with me. It is only a theory that the doctrine that physical and well-being of worldly possession constitute the greatest good and highest value of life. A materialist Christian believes that comfort and pleasure and wealth is the highest goal of life. And the Bible said it's not. PJ, what are you telling us? Work as hard as you can. Save as hard as you can. Invest. Use it to your own pleasure. But don't forget that all these things, God had lent it to you for a moment. The book of Job said, naked I came out of earth. Naked we will go back to God. What does it mean? When I was born, I have nothing. And when I go back to God, I have nothing to bring with me. This is an old joke, but it's not even in my sermon. The husband said, you know, wife, I worked so hard so many years, so I want you to give me all the money that I worked for many, many years. And when I die, I want you to put it on my casket. The wife complied and said, definitely, because I love you, I'll do that. The husband died. And when they were in the funeral, one of the relatives said, did you fulfill your promise to your husband? Did you give him all the things that he wants, the money that he earned, that he says is own? And the wife said, yes, I did. How did you do that? Well, I put a check on the coffin, and they closed it up. I don't know where he got a blanket, but the point of the story is we cannot bring in all. Would you agree? But listen, this is good news. But you can send it ahead where you are going. How do you do that, PJ? You send it ahead by going to World Vision office, and in spite of your bill payments, and Lord, you have touched me, I'm going to go and adopt somebody for $25 a month. That is sending ahead. That is good works in action. That is Christian in action. Do the best that you can. Hey, PJ, I don't have anything. How can I do that? Do you know that God honors our offering that comes from the heart and not the value of what we put in? Because people could so be proud. Hello, $500, come. Fetch it. But the point of the matter here, brothers and sisters, it is the attitude of the heart. Somebody has said that you can give without loving, but you cannot love without giving. And giving is between you and the Lord. So a materialist will always say, it will be our comfort, our highest goal. I hope not. Listen to this. Not everything that glitters is gold. Do you know that? Not everything that glitters glitters is gold. It could be fake. It could be in Tagalog what we call kwek ng pasok. Try to translate it to the brothers. That everything that glitters is gold. And many people pursue it. And then when they reach it, they have pursued it their whole lifetime, they cannot go back in time and do it one more time. So it will appear something gold, but it is not. Listen to me, those who are wealthy, the more you have wealth, the more you have needs and wants. Do you know that? The bigger the house, the bigger the hydro. The bigger the house, the bigger the end bridge. The bigger the house, the bigger to upkeep. But if you have a big house and you use it for the Lord will take care of it. Amen? 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 And those who have smaller house, and you invite the 15 carolers in your house, God honors that. I'm going to be personal with you because I love you as a church, as a people of God. A man and a person's value is not measured on what's in your wallet. Because everybody can be rich, everybody has a lot in their wallet, but they have poor and disgusting characters. And the Bible is telling us that we need to be doing things that God is honored. Let me remind you about a certain man who was envious about his friends. He said, my friend's house was a larger and luxurious home, so I would like to list my present house now. And he spoke to a real estate agent and said, find me the most impressive house you can find. The real estate wanted to do that because he got a commission, right? So he went and he found. And then one day, this person has found a listing of a house on the newspaper. He said, I found the house. This is the bedroom that I want. This is the size of the garage I want. This is that, and this is this that I need. And the real estate agent said, you know what? By the way you described the things that you want, it was your house that you were talking about. He was so envious with the other house of other people that in the first place, he forgot to appreciate what he has. Imagine that. Where did it all begin, PJ? It all began with a person named Lucy. It's a good thing that there's no Lucy here. That's in short for Lucifer. Lucifer in the beginning of time, he was the beautiful angel. Listen to this. The most beautiful angel that God has created. Imagine that. But he has a seething discontentment of his beauty. He said in the book of Ezekiel, in the book of Isaiah, I want to be much more of who I am. I want to be more than God. Imagine that. And God knows that. Ezekiel 28, and this is what God said to Lucy. He said, your heart became proud, and your beauty has corrupted your wisdom. Imagine that. That's why those who always go to the mirror and say, hi beautiful, hi handsome, be careful. That will lead you to proud. Especially if it's not true, the mirror will crack. Because you're lying. Because of his beauty, but because of what God has given him, discontentment. And this transpired to Genesis chapter 3, verse 5 and following. Remember the event of the garden? Did God really say that if you touch that Macintosh apple, it's not Macintosh, that fruit of the knowledge of good and evil, you will sin? Come on. You can get more than that of who you are. And they did. You know the story. And 1/3 of angelic beings was sent to hell because of discontentment and sin. Listen, in the Bible said this word, for God knows that when you eat of it, your eyes will be open and you will be like God. That is the lie. Isn't it this world has lied to us many, many times? Oh, come to this business, you're gonna be involved, and when you have somebody below you, you're gonna get more, and in the name of Christianity, we call it the Christian Group Financial Service.